chance to hear Brother Rand sing, and then we gonna shout out all the fans. Yeah, it's Minister Jap. You already know, man. Church is definitely in the building. They fucking with me though. Alright, let's do it. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch. Yeah. Church check in, 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 church check in. Hey, church on the bitch, church on the bitch. Church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church check in, let's go. Minister Jap, it's a new era and niggas is chat. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking this crack. Bitch getting taxed in my Benjamin static. Truck in the front and the engine in back. 3Ks, everything I'm whipping in is black. 3 hoes all wanna sit on my lap. High yellow heifer, I'ma hit her from the back. This is a fact, I'm taking your bitch, I'm not giving her back. Bitch got some kids, I'm not dealing with that. The back of her throw where my children is at, that was realer than that. Her mama's a hoe and her sister's a rat. Their head was amazing, the pussy was trash. Run up on church and that pistol gon' blast. Get your ass body trying to get to this bag, nigga, church. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, listen, church check in, let's go. Relinquish the bitch, you loving and cuffing to be with the bitch. She came in with you, but I leave with the bitch. I bang and I skeet on the bitch. They be like Jap conceited and shit. I push it to start, ain't no key to my whip. Believe in the game, don't believe in the bitch. I listen to sin and the rest of the pips. You chasing the bitch and ain't chasing the check. You look like a bitch when you making them threats. You talk how you talk cause you safe on the net. When I see you, no talking, I'm breaking your neck. Catch a nigga like I do, I'm dirty on sight. Whole lot of barking, but I bet he won't bite. Bet a nigga won't roll the dice with his life. Double cross church kid, crucified twice, nigga. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church check in, let's go. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in. Go to ministerjap.com and get your anti-simp shirts. Right now they on sale. All flavors, all colors. These motherfuckers. What's happening? You did? Shout out Lord Bison. He always a player. All right. All right. All right. All right. I in the streets all day. Minister Jap, a.k.a. Brother Babe, a.k.a. Chapel Luther King Jr.
Shut the fuck up!
a.k.a. Light-skinned Luther. It's time to cook. Hoes getting took. Pussy niggas shook. Cause I'm the Gucci crook. Here to bring back the order. And restore the dignity. So you tricking ass, licking ass niggas. And stop being a bum bitch's toilet seat.
Pervert, you are a pervert.
All single mothers shall suffer. And they will. Cause y'all some dumb motherfuckers. And you are. Bring your ass to the church. We pull it out with the rubber. I'm the all-knowing of the hoe. And all these niggas know it. Niggas come to the church. Gotta motherfucking show them.
Pervert, you are a pervert.
It's time to do this work.
Pervert.
Going heavy in the church. Put these pussies in the dirt. I'm about to go scorch earth.
Pervert.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell that nigga again.
Shut the fuck up!
Minister Jap is in rare form and the church is checking in.
Pervert.
Make America great again. Keep these hoes in their place again.
Pervert.
Hallelujah. I can't stand these hoes. You know, majority of this Trump shit, man. Shout out to Trump, man. We back, we winning. Majority of this bullshit that's going on with Trump is spearheaded by these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Letitia James, you know, that goddamn Fannie Willis. Can't stand Letitia James, man. I just want to, you know. They always bring these bras in here. See how I try to tell y'all how these bras are trying to take you down? They gave this man a felony for trying to trick on a bitch. I told you. There is no winning in tricking. He gave the bitch some money to shut up.
Shut the fuck up!
And she still ran her goddamn mouth. Yeah, E. Jean Carroll. Another lying-ass bitch. Stormy Daniels, lying-ass bitch. Trump said he never even smashed her. He just paying her ass to get out the media and shut up. How do you get 36 felonies for paying a bitch to shut up?
Shut the fuck up!
See, y'all gotta understand, y'all more worried about white supremacy and race. Nigga, I'm telling you, there's something way greater and way more dangerous that you are going to encounter. The wrath of a bitch. The wrath of a bitch will take you down. And you'll be a fool to pay her to do so. You ain't learning from Puffy, R. Kelly, the Trump shit, to realizing that, you know what I'm saying, leading with what's in your pocket does not work. I'm trying to tell you. The more you pay her, the bigger of a problem you will have. You know, shout out to the brother JP the Juggernaut. JB, I'm sorry, the Juggernaut with our first super chat. Gotta show some love, man. It's a fan funded show, so the fans fund the show, man. Make sure y'all support this motherfucking church. This is a real nigga, a real podcast. It's rare that y'all have one. All these other clowns are compromised and they Disney and Diddy-fied, man. Bro, JP say for the collection plate, they may throw him under the jail or in complete exile from the country. I'm still rocking with Trump. Fuck it. Hell yeah, nigga. Shout out to the Brown Hornet, man, of day one with the dub. Much love. Internet passport say, keep taking my money, church. Appreciate you, fam, man. Much love to you, man. We ain't making it rain on these hoes. Y'all just keeping the show funded, man. Keeping this thing going, keeping the doors and the heat on and the chain. The priest, what up, man? Appreciate you, man. We got Mr. Chambers with the two, say Jap dressed like a streets of beige. This nigga stupid. You know? So yes, man, it's these weak ass Democrats, man. They just was just living off this. He's been convicted. He's a felon. He's a felon. These be the main ones talking about giving felons a second chance and shit like that. If anything, Trump should be hope for felons. If you stood on principle. How could you not respect Trump, man? Trump dodging bullets, dodging these hoes, you know what I'm saying, and doing the job for free. Shout out to the truck. Send you a DM on Instagram, Jap. I appreciate that. Darius Drums. 10. Shout out to T with the 20, man. Much love on this. What's this, a Friday? Oh, man. Trump dodging bullets, man. And, man, these motherfuckers, they tried everything for this not to happen. And now everything is coming to bite them in the ass, man. Trump just took his sentence in the day, man, and he spanked it. You know what I'm saying? Spank it. Yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all send my shit to Corey, man. That's a dude that I gotta work with. That's a real one. Chicago, you know what I'm saying? A real one, standing on business. Y'all send it in to Corey, man. Y'all let a nigga know, man. I've been trying to get in touch with they people, man. Send my shit to Corey. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person I'm trying to work with right now. All these other motherfuckers, they let me down. I can't fuck with niggas right now. And Tariq. You know what I'm saying? And Tariq. I gotta work with Tariq. You know what I'm saying? I gotta sit down and chop it up with some real motherfuckers, man. Some real ones, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gotta cook, man. Shout out to my man Khalil in the building. What up, family? Shout out to all the truck drivers. I look like a truck driver right now.
Pervert. Pervert.
I'm looking like a truck driver right now. An anti-simp truck driver right now. You know, a forklift operator and shit. I'm looking like made in the USA. I'm dressed like I'm ready to go out for beer and burgers.
Pervert.
You get a beer. Get a beer and a double G. You know what I'm saying? A beer and a double G. Hopping out of the goddamn pickup, nigga. Made in the USA. Yeah, it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to black men, our kings with the 10 say, Jap, with all of the witch hunt on Trump, these Democrats still want a woman to run this country down to hell. That's why lately you got these hyenas saying online about Kamala for president. This is stupid. Kamala comes from California. If you see California, that's hell on earth, my nigga. Yeah, I look like I'm finna go to the tailgate party. What is the game on tonight, man? Over here dressed like I'm about to go to a Buffalo Wild Wings eating competition. Inferno wings eating ass nigga. Made in the USA. Yeah, that. But yeah, man, y'all gotta look at everything Trump was up against. They try to take him off the ballot. He doing all of this for free. That's what I always keep rubbing in these Democrats' face. None of these motherfuckers, everybody else say, oh, he's trying to get rich. He's doing this job for free. You idiots. You niggas wouldn't even go volunteer at the YMCA. You done caught your little charge and had to do community service. And your ass skipped that. You found a reverend or somebody to sign off on that shit, to lie on that shit. Niggas ain't doing no volunteer work. You doing volunteer work where they trying to kill you? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, man, y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe. I want shares today. Fuck the like button. Let's get a lot of shares in. Share on Facebook 2-3 times. I don't care. Hit the share. Hit the share button today. You know, and hit that super chat so your boy can get a beer out this motherfucker. I look like I'm trying to work on a carburetor around this. And buy your boy a beer around this thing. Shout out to Trump, man. Shout out to Trump. These niggas is hate.
Fuckers in school telling me, always in the barbershop, Chief Keef ain't about this, Chief ain't about that, my boy a BD on fucking Lamron and them. They say that nigga don't be putting in no work. Shut the fuck up. Y'all niggas ain't no shit. All y'all motherfuckers talking about Chief Keef ain't no hitter. Chief Keef ain't this. Chief Keef a fake. Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't live with that nigga. Y'all know that nigga got caught with a ratchet shooting at the police and shit. Nigga been on probation since fucking I don't know when. Motherfucker, stop fucking playing them like that. Them niggas savages out there. If I catch another motherfucker talking sweet about Chief Keef, I'm fucking beating they ass. I'm not fucking playing no more.
Beat your ass about Trump in this movie. I mean, man, they sent the FBI to raid his house. Really think about everything they did in 1 year to stop this man from running for president. He still won by a landslide, still popping shit, talking shit, keeping it gangster.
They've lost everything. And the whole thing is that these are Democrat losses. So they spent money. They spent money, billions on Kamala, millions on these dumbass lawsuits, and they still have nothing to show for it. They got this moral victory. That's how stupid Democrats are. They happy about a moral victory. Oh, he's a convicted felon. What's stopping him? What have you stopped in his life? And I hope he goes after everybody, especially that Letitia James and Fannie Willis. I hope them hoes get put in federal prison. I wish the worst on them. I want them in federal prison, in the cuffs. Now, if they, listen, that's a trial that I'm gonna probably have to take a trip for. That's if any one of them bras get indicted on anything, I'm going. I got to see this, man. I am gonna go crazy. They're gonna kick me out the courtroom. Lock her up. I'm going crazy. They have got to lock these bras up. You know, especially Fannie, she over here misappropriating funds. You know, but they got to get Letitia, man. I need her. I need to see her with some pressure applied. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Southern Democrat. He say Trump got the nigga treatment in 2024 and still won. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But these Democrats are still so stupid, man. So we got to talk about it today, man. Trump got convicted today. Oh, sorry, sentenced today. He's officially a felon. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, for some reason, Democrats are just happy about this. You know, he does get to appeal, but they was making a big fuss about it the day before. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I see all the fried chicken Christians, you know, got their pom-poms on for their hatred for Trump. You know, half your family felons, you know, but all of a sudden it's just the worst thing in the world with him. Y'all the same motherfuckers talk about some free Big Meech. Free Big Meech, right? You know, but you hate Trump. Pick a side. You know, but yeah, man, and it just kills me, man, when I talk to black men that are Democrats, how pansified and sissified, how weak they sound, how illogical they sound. It's a new era, man. We don't have OG elders we can listen to, man. This is the line drawn in the sand, man. We have got to delineate, man. Them old niggas are wrote off, man. I don't even discuss anything of importance with old niggas, man. Them niggas are done to me, man. Imagine if we had Kamala. You think California is bad? This whole country would be one big California. How do you fuck California up? You got the richest people in the world, the most beautiful weather, the beautiful scenery. How do you run out of water? This is retarded. It's like somebody with a full refrigerator in the house starving to death because they didn't want to thaw out some chicken. Kick in the door, you be like, damn, it's a body laying here. Where they die from? Starvation. You go to their goddamn refrigerator full of fucking food. Dumb shit. But Democrats are just dumb. And I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to talk about this Trump trial and we're going to talk about Los Angeles, man. what's going on with the leadership in Los Angeles. And I'm gonna be honest with you, everybody feels sorry for, you can feel sorry to a degree, but you gotta come to the realization that every bit of pain that Los Angeles is going through, Chicago is going through, New York is going through, and many other states, it was voted for. And it is the work of the Democrats. Flat out. No sugarcoating it. It is their fault. And especially California. Especially California. They've been traditional, loyal liberals forever. Some of your biggest liberal blue hair, purple hair activists come from California. All of the bullshit ideas of transgenderism and LGBTQism come from California. And Starbucks. So this is what they wanted. It's a shame that it took for them for people to die and lose everything that they own to see the light, to see the error in their ways. But it had to happen. It's their damn fault. So you can't completely feel sorry for them. It is their fault. Blame the leadership and blame the voters and blame the liberals. You did it to yourself. You burned your house down. All you tree-hugging idiots worrying about global warming. Oh, you're getting global warming, all right. Now y'all want to scream, we need to get rid of the mayor. We need to get rid of the... Nah, don't scream that shit now. Be just as proud as you was when you was running around with your rainbow flag, your nipple rings, and your G-string on roller skates, parading in the streets of liberal California, happy you were in heaven. And this is the leadership that you asked for. When the shit get real, this is the results of that. And none of those rainbow people are coming out to help you. And you're still trying to blame Trump. Trump ain't in office. He got 10 more days. Trump ain't in office. You can't blame nobody for California but Californians and the leadership. Flat out. So you stupid motherfuckers keep losing. And I love it. Now you're out there with the homeless people. While y'all was sitting there worrying about the immigrants and all this, now you're out there on the block with them. Go fight the good fight, good liberals. Keep fighting the good fight, liberals. Now you're out there with your people. You're on ground zero with them now. And it's your fault. Y'all in the chat room ain't got to say it. Let me say it. I'll take the shots. I'll be the one that they can target. I'm telling you that this is your fault for being a Democrat. A proud one. So enjoy that shelter life. All you celebrities losing y'all homes, it's your fault. Y'all taking complete losses. Insurance companies in left, good job. Way to think forward. Way to see the big picture. Way to use your intelligence. This is what happens when you vote for feelings and what feels good and trying to appease a person's pronouns. At least your house shouldn't burn down for the sake of somebody's pronouns. Something is more important. But apparently to Californians, pronouns and gender assigning surgery, gender affirming surgeries and procedures is a way more important issue than the damn $million houses y'all own. You thought you was safe. It's over. Let's see you DEI yourself out of this shit. Pervert. All those women that were marching for abortions, where are they now? Are they putting out any fires? Better smarten up. Trump kicked y'all ass. And kept it gangster the whole way through. Now y'all scared. What you scared of? The Democrats do you dirty all the time. They just do it with a smile. Some people enjoy being lied to. Because they're comfortable with the lies, man. Some people don't want the truth. That's why they say ignorance is bliss. You can live a blissful life as long as you don't know the goddamn truth. But once you know the truth, you can't unsee this. I tell niggas, I show niggas the light all the time. You can't unsee what I tell you. That's why a lot of niggas I make niggas uncomfortable, especially like the tricks. I bring out straight facts. You can't unhear that. Turn the channel. You can continue in bliss. When you hear this real shit, you're forced to change. Or you can keep fighting it and be stubborn and end up like the people in California who are getting a dose of reality. You guys, the Democrats focus on nothingness. All these witch hunt ass cases they have with Trump, from the Russia collusion to all this shit. A broad was able to accuse him of rape and he never even met her. And he's still standing on business. All this to discredit this man to get what? Kamala? Joe Biden again? What do you want? But I see that people like the Democrats are people who have to learn the hard way. The conservatives are people who can learn from others' mistakes and pivot. Democrats actually have to make those mistakes. They're the slow kids in the room. Regardless of how articulate they are or how much trivial knowledge they have or what degree they have, they will still make a dumb decision like these liberal policies that got them in a position where your houses are burned down. In a prominent place like LA, we're not talking about North Carolina here, which is a tragedy too. Or what they going through. We sending money over to countries who don't give a damn about us, and we need help right now. And where are they? And we still worried about them. We're going to destroy this country to build somebody else's country up. That's nonsense. That's not intelligence. You know? But that's Democrats. Sounds like the right thing to do, huh? Where the hell is the Ukraine? Where the hell is Israel? Crickets. But today was a day that all Democrats was sitting around. Yeah, they're going to convict him. He go to jail and we ain't going to have a president. They got to change. They're going to vote over again. I've heard all types of stupid theories. Now what? Now what? I tell all these old motherfuckers, shut up and enjoy lower taxes and cheaper gas. Oh, he sends out mean tweets. You old motherfuckers don't even got Twitter. Just like you country motherfuckers in my chat room right now. Half you country motherfuckers in this chat room don't even follow your boy on Twitter because you ain't got a Twitter. Only motherfucker that be sharing the tweets like a motherfucker is Happy Latina. Shout out to Happy Latina. We live on Twitter right now. Half you clowns don't even got Twitter. Y'all still on Facebook under these fat bitches' pictures and shit, liking their pictures and shit. Damn, baby girl. Old school niggas. That's why your niggas be missing out. All the action is on Twitter. And my ass on Instagram watching these obese ass bitches with body shapers walk with dimples in their booties. Shout out to Ryder, man. He said you're right about not being unable to see the things you have not pointed out when you talked about black women and transsexualized that F my head up. Okay. And this shit keep moving. F my head up. I told y'all, man, when I broke down that transsexualized energy thing, I couldn't even look at from family members, cousins, aunties, everywhere I was going. I'm like, all of these bitches look like men and sound like men. They have transsexualized energy. It was just crazy. All these bitches had deep voices. They were smoking cools, and you know what I'm saying? Dark fingernails, dark lips. Started noticing little hairs on the bitches' chins. And I was like, damn, black women got it. What the hell they putting in this chicken? What kind of steroids? I couldn't unsee the shit. I told niggas when I dropped that series about the transsexualized energy, I'm gonna have to drop a part 2 of that. Told y'all, man. Y'all go on Patreon if y'all want to see that, man. I told y'all about these deep voice ass bitches and shit like that. Bitches smoking blunts and shit. Y'all niggas fucking with these bitches that's almost men just because they got ass. Fucking clowns. You know? Yeah, man. The Trump trial, man, had these niggas charged up. They was hoping that it was gonna stop him from being inaugurated. Bullshit. Let's go through this, man. I want y'all to really peep, you know, how excited the Democrats were, thinking they about to get some jail time. Get y'all ass out of here.
To be sentenced in his hush money criminal case later this morning in New York City. It comes after the Supreme Court rejected his request to stop the proceeding in a decision released late last.
Now, you got to understand how much money Democrats have wasted with this bullshit from every last one of these cases. This is your tax money. So why are these motherfuckers over here laughing? Oh, they got it. And they don't get them. This is money down the drain. Everybody from the lawyers, prosecutors, the damn bailiff, the judge, the investigators, everybody got paid. And I'm not talking about $15 an hour. This is a lot of fucking money wasted on nothing. Shout out to Jason. Say church check in. California still going scorched earth. God damn. God damn.
Last night. Let's bring in MSNBC Justice and Legal Affairs analyst Anthony Coley. He was the top spokesperson at the Department of Justice.
Look at him, man. These are the type of diddy-fied, sissy-fied niggas I be talking about, man. You know? It's like when you're a black male Democrat, you almost gay. You like right there. I can't roll with these niggas, man. They didn't jail Trump because they knew it would start civil unrest, and they don't want that tactical community white boy smoke. Nah, they don't. They don't want no white boys dressed like me. You know what I'm saying? With Duck Dynasty hats on and shotguns and boots and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ready to throw grenades and walk around with smoke bombs. They don't want no niggas like that, man. You don't want them wilderness. You don't want them wilderness white people. Shout out to the wilderness white people. Shout out to the wilderness white people. It said that the upper class were not paying modern taxes for LA, California, Los Angeles, California. Okay. We're going to get into this. But look at this. Look at this motherfucker. Braxton P. Hindenburg looking ass nigga. What was that movie? Y'all remember the black guy, Kyle from Living Single? He was in some movie where he played he turned into a white man. Y'all remember that movie? I forgot, man. It came out around the time when like Strictly Business came out. Was that Living Large? Was that movie Living Large? That's who this nigga looked like to me. The nigga from Living Large. See, y'all ain't old enough in this chat. But y'all old enough to not have a damn Twitter. Who gonna check in on Twitter, man? What's happening? You know? Where my Twitter niggas at? Y'all killing me. But yeah, you nigga like that nigga from Living Large, man. Dexter Jackson, yep. Dexter looking at
this under Attorney General Merrick Garland. And to what the Supreme Court decided and the fact that it was the three liberals joined by Amy Coney Barrett and the Chief Justice. What are you reading into it?
Well, I tell you, I think this is a rare moment of independence from the Supreme Court, and it was the right thing to do based.
Damn, how his voice get high like that? That's that butt plug energy. He's definitely been pegged. Where did they find these niggas, man? Look at this. Who did his fade? Where do you get that Johnny Gill fade from? This nigga fade. This nigga fade look like, do you feel the magic in my head when I touch and love you the right way, strong? And love you the right way. This nigga with the supercuts. This nigga with the supercuts, man. This motherfucker Keith Hadding told me that joke looking at. This nigga here, man. We have got to get these niggas out of here. This nigga got a fade. His nigga fade say, attend hard! Straighten up, soldier! God damn! Forward march haircut having ass nigga. This motherfucker, get his ass out of here. Wayman Tinsdale haircut having ass. Wayman! This nigga here, man. What the fuck? This nigga here, man, he just all fucked up.
Moment of independence from the Supreme Court, and it was the right thing to do based.
This nigga, what, he just go through puberty in the middle of this conversation? This nigga voice, yeah. Voice get all loud. This nigga, man.
This is a rare moment of independence from the Supreme Court, and it was the right thing to do based on the facts and the law.
Crusty lip, motherfucker. I'll roast this. We ain't even gonna get to the show. I'm just gonna keep roasting this dude all day. So notice there's always a nigga that look like this, always want to talk you to death. Breath stinking and shit. Got a lot of questions and shit. You know? Remind you of your English teacher and shit. Just kept talking to you and shit. In detention and shit. You just get right in your face. Smelling like coffee, cigarettes, and ass. And this makeup they be having on these niggas be having the motherfuckers look like corpses, man. And what has he got on, a corduroy blazer? What is that, corduroy? Man, you keep these niggas away from me, man, if I end up going off.
And the facts here are pretty straightforward, right? You have Donald Trump, who in 2016, as a private citizen, tried to corruptly influence the outcome of that presidential election by keeping quiet, or having Stormy Daniels keep quiet about her.
Yeah, tell that hoe to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know? Look, bitch. What is gonna take for you to just leave me the fuck alone? How is that a felony? What is it gonna take for you to just leave me the fuck alone? You know, this is a private citizen, just want to be left the fuck alone. What is it gonna take to leave me the hell alone? Give me $130,000. Here. Would you go away? How is that a felony? You know, and even the shit that he would do, even if he smashed it, that ain't a felony. He looked like Melvin. That motherfucker look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jason with that 5. Shout out to what the hell? Amoda Jew. This nigga's not FBA. He is not FBA. A name like this, motherfucker. What tribe are you from? Head ass nigga. This nigga looking like he on an album cover and shit like that. When your mixtape drop, bro? Keep pushing black manhood, Jap. We stand on purpose and move in righteousness. I'ma do you is fitness, mind, body, and soul. Let's get it. I feel you, man. Shout out to my hotel brother over here, man. He's definitely running that. That brother is definitely running that personal trainer game. He's smashing all y'all niggas bitches on the low. You will not see your cute fat bitch no more. He is sculpting your hoe for himself. I know how them niggas work. It's the beginning of the year, nigga. Shout out to my nigga, man. Say TB, he say he looks like a turd you just struggle to push out. Dry dookie face. Feces, fecal matter fade. Can you feel? Yeah, shout out to Lord Bison, man, joining the church again. You know? Shout out to the Pimp That Platypus. He looks like my old drill sergeant if someone sprinkles zesty paprika seasoning on him. God damn. A tin hut about face. About face. Soldier about face. How you gonna be a drill sergeant with a list? About face. I was finna say, this is Sergeant Tay-Tay. Reporting for duty, sir. Reporting for duty. I'll drop down and give you 50. No, Officer Tay-Tay, that won't be called for. You sure? I love to drop down. Zesty mob. Tay-Tay ass Democrat. I be there standing at attention, sir. This is Officer Tay-Tay. I'm looking for Major Payne. You zest monster. You know, you're a zest monster.
Relationship with Donald Trump and then lying about it in his business records. Like, that's what this is about. Personal conduct that.
You say he looks like Lamar from Revenge of the... That's what I swear to God. That was the next one I was finna throw out there. He do look like that nigga from Revenge of the Nerds. Old aerobics instructor face ass nigga. He looked just like him.
Began as a private citizen. And so that's one part of it. In terms of the law, that's pretty straightforward too. I mean, this is a one-page order here, Allie. And
I love when you bring props.
Oh yeah, I have a prop here. And the operative phrase here is the court says that Trump's issues can be addressed, quote, in the normal course. And what this really says here is that Donald Trump, you jumped the gun. You have not exhausted your rights, your appellate.
Dude, he's still gonna appeal this bullshit. He's gonna win that. Why are y'all so excited about this shit?
Rights at the state level. And so this is not.
Yeah, this nigga got a Don Cornelius, a Don Cornelius aura about himself. A zesty ass Don Cornelius. You know what I'm saying? Zesty ass Don Cornelius looking ass niggas, man. We gotta tighten this shit up, man. We gotta tighten this shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell is this? Who the fuck is this? Trying to get me to buy some views? Come on, man. What the hell is y'all talking about? It's these damn Indian scammers trying to motherfucking send me this bullshit, trying to make me buy some views. See, we ain't got to buy no views as long as I got you. And you hit the share button. Buy no goddamn views. View these nuts. Shout out to Good Business with the 5 on the Cash App. Y'all hit that like, y'all hit that share. We gonna be here for a minute, man. We gotta walk this down slow, man. We gonna have a good time today, man. I'm in a good shit talking mood. I'm here to talk shit with y'all today, man. You know, no prison time. They hurt by that.
Right for us to review. That also means that this case could very well make its way back to the Supreme Court again. And I really believe here that Donald Trump, he's previewed what his arguments will be, right? That in the Supreme Court's ruling this summer, they found that official acts, he has broad immunity from them. And the testimony in some of this state level case included testimony from White House officials. It included him signing checks in the Oval Office. And so his argument is going to be that it included information that they should not have included. Bottom line here for people just tuning in, Allie, is that as of the end of the hearing this morning, Donald Trump will be the first American president to be a convicted felon at the end of this hearing.
He made history. Any nigga with a felony, man, is hope. Shout out to Jason, man. He says he's a zesty blade. Vampire hunter. Okay. Shout out to my man, Amadou Jew Flicks, coming out that Memphis 10. I was a soldier and FBA all day and have an Afrocentric spirituality. We are called America Bantu. Get fit or die trying. Shout out to bro. And I know he out there pimping because he come from Memphis. Making easy money, pimping hoes and sins, pimp. I'm in cool with my hometown niggas. Stop that shit. Shout out to Nashville. Shout out to the Memphis 10 niggas. I know them niggas out there. Them niggas get up in the bitch face. They get in that bitch face. Bitch, you know, make your next move, your best move. Bitch, you need to choose up. You know what I'm saying? You're walking around here raggedy and scraggedy. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you need to get at me. You did. Them niggas be in a bitch face. Smelling like breath and beer. Memphis 10, them niggas is pimping. You dig? Let's go, man. Somebody get your uncle, man. Get your uncle, man. With this goddamn job interview ass suit he got on.
Stunning moment in history, one that we knew we were going towards. But then he also says it all comes down to the appeal. He said last night, I understand what the court's...
They got a free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last. Suit wearing that.
Decision was, but we're going to make an appeal here. So what does that process look like? And are those arguments going to be central to it?
Yeah, they absolutely are going to be central to it. I suspect what he's going to do is first appeal this entire effort to the entire appellate division within the New York state system. Even that's going to take several months. So I think that's what's going to happen now. But ultimately, I want to say one additional thing here. You mentioned the
that nigga got on one of the motherfucker that strictly business motherfucker haircut. That motherfucker got that. You called and told me that you wanted to leave. Hear that. Natalie! Hear that. We were so happy together when we first met. Hear that. What's happening? All my love that I'm giving, you won't change. Well, I'm not playing. Let me know. Please stop calling me with your lies. That nigga got an album coming out. What was that nigga name? Was it like Jeffrey something? Some Jeffrey. That nigga had a jam, nigga. That nigga had a jam. Shout out the dude.
Two swing votes, so to speak. Yeah. Chief Justice Roberts and Amy Coney Barrett, a Trump.
That nigga like, tell me you wouldn't love me if I told you I was a goat herder. Head ass. Yes, yes, fuck you. Eddie Murphy head having ass. This nigga crazy. Let's see. These niggas got jokes. Y'all trying to roast me? Don't get roasted. Don't get roasted today. Yeah, Jeff Red, man. What do you say? Jappa Bogard from Street Fighter 5? I don't remember that shit. Was that the nigga with the boxing gloves? All right. Y'all keep roasting, nigga. You know how I cook, man. Don't end up in the blender. Don't get hit with the spatula.
Appointee. Yeah. What's so interesting about this duo is they read the same opinion polls as you and I do. And so I read...
What is with this nigga's voice as you and I do? This nigga voice sound like rated R, starts in theaters, March 13th. Like face ass. Where do they get these radio voice ass niggas?
I think what they tried to do here is restore faith in the U.S. Supreme Court. And I mean, it's a pretty fair reading of the law. But you know, we'll see. It's going to take a little while for this to get back up to the Supreme Court again.
So then what do you expect to see at 9:30? Is this going to be a short process, cut and dry, or are we in for...
Right. So we know that Donald Trump is going to appear virtually, right? Judge Juan Marchand has given him that option. We also know that at the end.
Why is his voice keep squeaking? See, that's what happens when you niggas, you know what I'm saying, are Diddy-fied and Sissy-fied. When you get hit with that egg from the Diddy party, you know what I'm saying, the high-pitched bitch start coming out you, man. His shit squeaking like a motherfucker.
Of this process, Judge Juan Marchand is going to publicly release audio of this sentencing. So I suspect what we're going to see later this morning.
Look at this guy. Some niggas just, honestly, man, I wanted to tell y'all, but I didn't know how y'all felt about it. Sometimes I could just look at a motherfucker and just tell, you're a Democrat. You look like a liberal. They just got like a sweet look about them, man. It just looks sweet, man. You know, when you look at like niggas like Roland Martin, they just look sweet. His buttery ass, he just looks sweet. You know? This Colonel Sanders bucket of chicken head ass nigga.
Is some stern words from Judge Juan Marchand about how Donald Trump has tried to undermine the jury system at every step. You'll remember that he was held in criminal contempt of court 10 times for violating this narrowly tailored gag orders. So that's what I expect we're going to see when this all gets underway later this morning.
And then there's another piece to this, too. There's, of course, the legal drama that is continuously playing out in New York. Right. And then there's what's happening here in D.C. because a federal appeals court ruled yesterday that the DOJ can release Jack Smith's report regarding Trump's alleged role in overturning the 2020 election results.
Oh, my God. Would y'all just drop this bullshit? He ain't do nothing that Hillary Clinton ain't do. They just gonna keep trying and wasting y'all money with this shit.
January 6th. They will not be, at this point, releasing his report around the classified documents that were found at Mar-a-Lago. But what does that tell you? That we're going to ultimately end up seeing what one piece of Jack Smith's work has been.
Listen, this is another frivolous effort by Donald Trump. But I also have, I worked at the Justice Department. So I also think that this is a problem of this Justice Department's own making. And what do I mean?
I think he's a rainbow boy. What was that? What was that? Was that a mayor or the governor? Who what was that guy's name, man? It was a black guy. He got caught with crystal meth. It was nothing but butt crumbs and blood all over the hotel room. He was getting high and getting banged out bussification. What was that guy? Andrew Gillum. I forgot. Was he a mayor or a governor? Or just a congressman? You know, he got that. He's giving me that type of vibe. He's giving me that type of vibe.
By that, they did not have to preview this report with opposing counsel. They did it because it's an institutional norm. But what we have seen from conservatives and Republicans in recent months is that they don't care about institutional norms so much. And so Democrats have.
All right, motherfuckers, you lost. You made a big fuss about this shit. You lost, man. Trump kept it gangster all the way through this trial. Salute to, man, like I said, man, if you can't respect Trump, man, your whole perspective is whack. Most of y'all would have quit after they brought the bitch out. These broads would have quit once they started getting shot at. He done got sued for hundreds of millions of dollars. All this shit to do a free job for a bunch of unappreciative motherfuckers that won't even say thank you. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy, man. You know, it's either this, man. You got one choice, man. You got two choices. Either make America great again or turn it into California. Everything he tell y'all was going to happen, happened. He told y'all you vote for Biden, you're going to open up the borders, the gas going to go up, the economy's going to be shot to shit, and it's going to be a possible World War III. Boom. Everything he said happened. Only thing just probably wasn't in the same order he said it, but all of the shit he said was going to happen. And it did. Stock market is going to crash. Every damn thing he said is going to happen. Now what? And you still mad. See, motherfuckers got to start protesting the liberal media, man. The liberal media is a problem. You know they losing, right? They talking about selling MSNBC. All these liberal places, all they fucking ratings is down because they've been lying. Now people are seeing the damn truth. He's overcome every lie y'all threw at him. Every obstacle. Y'all try to take him off the ballot in certain states like Colorado and shit like that. Oh, he's not eligible to be on the ballot. None of that shit happened. None of that shit didn't matter. The people wanted the motherfuckers getting the fuck up out of there. Motherfuckers could not afford Joe Biden, and you damn sure couldn't afford 4 years Kamala Harris bright ass ideas. Tell you that right now. That wasn't happening.
Hearing for President-elect Trump's criminal hush money case is expected to begin in just.
Y'all said Plies back talk. Somebody send me one of them links to Plies. I can light him up, and Luke, Uncle Luke. You two idiots.
Moments. Let's go now to NBC News correspondent Yasmin Vasugian, live from outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Yasmin, set the scene for us.
Yeah, Mika, I'm taking a look at my Google Doc now as we're kind of getting set to hear this hearing this morning and the sentencing of President-elect Donald Trump, who's set to take the White House in just 10 days from now as a felon after the sentencing is in fact wrapped today. And what I'm hearing from inside the courtroom as of now is Emil Bove for the defense is already seated along with the prosecution. DA Alvin Bragg is in the courtroom as well. We also know Todd Blanche and President-elect Donald Trump are seated together via live stream from Mar-a-Lago. Judge Juan Merchan has also taken the bench as of 9:30.
Oh, we forgot. They kicked in the door of his crib for the FBI and raided his crib like he got dope in there. They did a Diddy search on his crib. Then he got fined they tried to say his crib only worth $15 million. This big ass goddamn compound palace he got. Are you serious? One wing of that is worth $15 million. They crazy. And he still stood tall.
Before this morning, let's talk through a little bit, Amika.
Hold up, and another thing we haven't been talking about. I gotta look into this today too. What's going on with his sons? Because the same time that he was getting these charges, they was throwing charges on Eric Trump. We got to look into that shit, see if he beat his charges. We ain't even paying attention to that. So they're going after man's whole family. You know, he's still standing on business for free.
We got here, right? There was 2 delays to this sentencing, originally set for July and then delayed again after then candidate Trump was elected, President-elect Donald Trump, come November. So here we are now, January 10th, and we understand where Merchan is going to land this thing, as Danny talked about earlier before the break, in which he will call for an unconditional discharge, essentially meaning no penalty there. But in fact, Donald Trump will walk out today as a felon and be inaugurated, go through his inauguration and become the next president of the United States as a felon, entering the White House in just 10 days from now. We'll likely hear from the prosecution first, followed by the defense, possibly.
Democrats are making a real big deal about this felon. Nigga, they have cocaine bags getting found in the White House right now from Joe Biden and his kids. So what are we talking about here? You got no real dirt on Trump's kids. He's making shit up. Cocaine, we still have not got to the bottom of where that cocaine came from. We talking about everything except for the cocaine that was found in the White House. I have still never heard a Democrat want to challenge that on where that came from. Anybody with any common sense knows whose cocaine that is. The only crackhead you let in the damn White House. A certified crackhead running with the president.
Hearing from the president-elect himself from Mar-a-Lago, and then following that, we'll hear from Judge Juan Merchan, in which he'll be issuing his sentencing. But of course, this is the culmination after a months-long trial in the spring, which we covered 24/7, along with a years-long story of the hush money trial involving adult film star Stormy Daniels.
Dude, I want you guys to think about it. Now I'm actually thinking about this. What if the Democrats just got everything that they wanted? What would the world look like? Let's take a second to really, because they fight real hard to destroy logic, they're trying to destroy the family, they're trying to destroy gender. They want to defund the police, LGBTQ everything out. Open borders. What would this place look like if Democrats, if we gave no resistance to Democrats, the Democrats just said, we just let them do their thing. Do your Democrat thing. Because California right now, hell on earth, but Los Angeles is looking like Gaza. Shit. It looks fucked up. Like they want to destroy everything, destroy humanity. Like they want to take religion out of the schools, but add in transgenderism. They need to make a movie on that. Just like they made that movie Blink Twice about Puffy. We got to see, you know, they based it loosely off of Puffy shit, but if y'all get a chance, go watch that Blink Twice. That was a crazy movie. They need to make a movie loosely off the Democrats. If the Democrats got their way, no pushback whatsoever, just they win everything that they strive for, what would this country be like? And how would your day-to-day go? You know, you're getting sued by your kids because you misgendered your kids or something. Like the ridiculousness, because they go overboard. They don't just push the line, they go overboard. When they start having transgenders read to children in school, that's overboard. That's not just pushing the line. Yeah, like you know, Canada is like that too. But Canada would be worse if they didn't have any resistance. I'm talking about when you just give no resistance to anything liberal. We would have a transgender president. Wouldn't be no more Christmas, wouldn't be no Black History Month, it'd be Transgender Month and Transgender Day. All religious organizations will be deemed to be terrorist groups. They'll make the Bible illegal. They'll make the Quran illegal. You know, what would this place? They had to have one place on earth where they just try all the liberal shit and just see what happens as an experiment. I would love to see a movie where they just depict everything and they just show you what the world would be like if it was all Starbucksed out. You know? You say even liberals go too far for liberals. Yeah, I'm saying like, yeah, I want to see a movie where they just push everything to the extreme. You know? All women army. You know what I'm saying? And just see if they can actually handle it. All women in transgender army. You know, DEI everything.
Mika.
All right, Yasmin, stay with us as the sentencing is carried out. Just a little procedural thing here. One of the reasons she's there is she's going to be taking in all the texts from reporters and producers we have inside the courthouse. There's no audio, no video being provided, so the reporters are able to disseminate the information. Yasmin will get it to us as soon as possible. Let's bring in former U.S. Attorney and MSNBC contributor Chuck Rosenberg, former state attorney for Palm Beach County, Florida, Dave Ehrenberg, and MSNBC legal analyst Charles Coleman. Great group to have. Chuck, I'll start with you. What are you watching for as this plays out today?
Well, we know a good bit about what might happen. Judge Mershon, Mika, has already told us that he is inclined to an unconditional discharge, meaning a sentence of no sentence.
A sentence of no sentence. You just wasted all our time and everybody's money. A sentence of no sentence. They could have litigated this dumb shit. Just take a felony and we will just throw everything out. No consequences, no fine. This could have been done in the chambers between two lawyers. It's litigation.
That's unusual, and highly unusual. In all my years as a federal prosecutor, I've never seen anything like it. Almost always, there's a term of incarceration or at least supervised release, probation, community.
He ain't got no ankle monitor. He ain't gonna have none of that. But to be honest, this is the Democrat way. Democrats have been getting a lot of criminals in court and letting a lot of criminals go. Why should Trump be exempt from the Democratic way? I still want Jussie Smollett to get his time. I still want him to serve his 60 days in Cook County Corrections. That motherfucker did 6 days. Man, I don't even think he did that in 6 hours. You know, they let him go.
Service, a fine, restitution, something attaches to the conviction. And here Judge Mershon has said there will be no sentence. But what that means too, and this is important, is that the underlying criminal case is over. The judgment is final. Mr. Trump, of course, has the right to appeal to a higher court in New York State, but the sentencing proceeding puts an end to the underlying case.
This is just a waste of money. He's going to appeal this shit because a person like Trump don't ever want that shit. He don't ever want to die with that on his record. Because he know he ain't do no goddamn crime, dog. It's some bullshit.
Makes Mr. Trump a felon before he assumes office for the second time. I am looking to...
If any of you Democrat fried chicken Christians want to call Trump a felon, we got to talk about these damn passport bros who pay bitches all goddamn day. Pretty sure these niggas have paid a lot of bitches to shut up and not tell their wife. That's a felony? Come on, man. Get out of here, man.
See whether or not he has anything to say. Many defendants do, some don't. I don't imagine that he will be apologetic.
But felon almost in name only, Chuck. Are there any tangible consequences? Because when and if we do hear from Donald Trump, he's going to say this is political persecution, it's a witch hunt. He's not going to take ownership of it.
All right, so are there any practical consequences, Stephanie?
For the layman like me?
No.
No consequences. Shout out to Trump. You dig? Make America great again.
So he wins.
Well, he's still convicted, and perhaps you draw some sustenance from that. I do. A jury of his...
See, this is the... I want you to listen to what he just said. This is how the Democrats justify this in their mind that they got to win.
So he wins.
Well, he's still convicted, and perhaps you draw some sustenance from that. I do. A jury of his peers found him guilty by proof beyond a reasonable doubt, and unanimously so. That means something to me, but does he serve?
That means something to you, which is feelings-based. And that's one of the biggest problems with Democrats and the liberal left. Everything is based on how they feel and what made them feel this way and all of this BS garbage.
Of time does he have?
Yo, we still got more show to go. I need y'all hitting that share button right now. Let's slow this down real quick. Y'all playing games, hit the share button right now. Turn the chat room up. We got 600 people in the room. Hit the shares, hit the likes. Miriam just said y'all bullshitting on the likes. Slow this motherfucker down with y'all niggas real quick, man. What's happening?
Special delivery.
It's the 126.
Cut that shit up, man. So.
Where's my bitch? Off in the foot the hoe. Nut up in the throat. Where's my bitch? Off in the foot the hoe. Nut up in the throat. I got rich. Off in the foot the hoe. Nut up in the throat. Where's my bitch? Off in the foot the hoe. Nut up in the throat.
Popping it, drop the top on the coupe, can't stop it. We take it, hoop, get sloppy. I send a shooter, go find me. Chopping it, I'm only smoking this out of shit. Wanna know where your bitch, you been sloppy shit. Pulling up, drink, this is out of shit. Taking up, drill like a pilot, bitch. Where did your bitch go? She went to be a hoe. Stack up the cake cut, I gotta get the dough. Take all the shit, this a broad day kid though. Feeling drunk back to back, took all the info. Which way, wet way, where did your bitch go? Stick out the house, stuck dick on the tiptoes. Two RTM is sliding in Lambo. Cut on my bitch, she turned to a fit hoe.
Where's my bitch? Off in the foot the hoe. Nut up in the throat. Where's my bitch? Off in the foot the hoe. Nut up in the throat. I got rich. Off in the foot the hoe. Nut up in the throat. Where's my bitch? Off in the foot the hoe. Nut up in the throat. Bitch on rich. Bitch on rich. Bitch on rich. Where's my bitch? I'm fucking the bitch. Where's my bitch? Where's my bitch? Where's my bitch? Where's my bitch?
All right, everybody on Facebook, y'all bring y'all ass over to YouTube. And everybody on Twitter, y'all bring y'all ass over to YouTube. Tired of playing with y'all. Bring your ass through. All right. Let's get back to this shit, man. These motherfuckers. Well, he's still considered a felon. Consider these nuts.
Have to pay a fine. It doesn't seem like that will be the case.
So, Charles, walk us through what we will expect to hear about today. We, of course, won't see it with our own eyes. We're grateful that we'll have some reporters there in the building.
A lot of people don't understand certain felonies really don't mean shit. There's a lot of lawyers running around here with felonies for doing BS with cases. You know what I'm saying? You know, tax evasion. There's a lot of non-violent felons out here that's in prominent positions in the world. You would never even know.
And your expectations from what we will hear from the judge and potentially Donald Trump.
Well, John, what I first expect for prosecutors to do is to make an application before the court for a different type of sentence. They're going to lay out the severity of the crime, the significance, and ask the judge to consider a different sentence, knowing that the judge is not going to do that. But to preserve the record and to preserve any sort of issues that might be appealable or their position on an appealable issue.
Shut up, nigga. They beat it, nigga. They beat it, nigga. I'm trying to find, I was watching this shit. Let's get to Trump, man. Let me see. He beat the brakes off.
He will be treated differently than everyone else, but for a time that will be in question.
Oh, the only thing Trump can't do is vote. Chances are he probably won't even want to vote for the motherfuckers y'all even elect in the primaries, motherfucker. Look how old he is. Do you give a fuck?
Now, what's most interesting about this hearing is that Trump is being treated like every other criminal defendant, which is that you have to appeal after sentencing. Trump said, no, I want to go to the Supreme Court before sentencing. And the Supreme Court justice said no. At least 5 of them did. And credit Judge Merchan for this. He was smart and savvy. The reason why Chief Justice Roberts and Justice Amy Coney Barrett sided with the liberals in the 5-4 decision was because Judge Merchan took the punishment off the table. So they said this sentencing will not have any real impact.
Man, he won. To me, he beat the case. To me, he beat this shit. You know, so salute to Trump for beating this shit, standing on business. You know, standing on business. He beat that shit. Now we got to deal with this California shit. Joe Biden. And this is the thing, man. I'm tired of people trying to blame Trump for this. You cannot blame Trump for none of this California BS. This is all the Democrats. This is all Joe Biden, Kamala, Gavin Newsom, Karen Bass. It is them. And for the next 4 years, don't let none of these Democrats try to put the fact that Trump's got to be in charge of trying to fix this mess. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I told y'all days ago, Biden is going to leave Trump with a massive mess. A massive mess. I didn't think he was going to burn down LA for it. This is all personal. This massive mess that they are leaving. They got 10 days. Fam, you think it's over? Every day you turn on the news, there's going to be some new craziness that's going to pop up. And you can tell by Biden's responses and how he reacts to these tragedies, to these events, that he does not give a fuck. He's literally just like I told you, like that tenant you have to evict who will tear your crib down before they leave. Who will clog up the plumbing and flood the crib, mess up all the paint and the carpet. You know what I'm saying? You have to remodel the whole crib before they leave. That's what Biden is doing to Trump. In the matter of weeks. If you're a Democrat at this point, you just stubborn and stupid. Shout out to Ray with the 10, man. I see you, fam. Trump going to pardon himself when he gets sworn in? Yeah, go ahead, man. Pardon yourself, man. Pardon yourself, man. Shit. I'm trying to think who else he should pardon, man. I'm trying to think of who else he should pardon, but definitely pardon yourself. Fuck out of here, nigga. These damn Democrats ain't shit.
Government no longer a sparring partner, but a working partner.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about Hawaii, man. Look at all this shit. Trump got to fix Hawaii, LA. You know? Then he dealing with terrorist attacks. North Carolina. This dumbass wars. Both of them. Fucking Joe Biden, man. People just don't understand. They couldn't see the big picture, man. Immigration.
The federal government no longer a sparring partner, but a working partner. The Biden administration with resources, not just rhetoric.
We can't cut corners when it comes to managing our wildfires or supporting our firefighters.
We have a collaborative.
Listen to this is what they were feeding the people. As if they were putting the people first and prioritizing what these fires and shit was gonna be. Shout out to Lord Bison with the fire. Say I was in LA during the riots in '92. After that, I made plans to bounce, and I did. Zaza Ali called LA Babylon, but her snob arse still resides there. Yeah, fucking crib. You listen, man. Don't listen to a bitch, man. Bitch is gonna say anything. She's still a bitch. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how profound she professes herself to be. She's still a broad, and the only time y'all niggas even listen to her, only reason why niggas listen to her because of how she looks. She is still a babbling idiot like the rest of these broads and ain't gonna do shit when the shit kick off. Trust me. Trust me. She's not gonna get her hands dirty or break a nail for this motherfucking struggle, nigga. Knock it off.
the federal government no longer a sparring partner, but a working partner. The Biden administration with resources, not just rhetoric.
We can't cut corners when it comes to managing our wildfires or supporting our firefighters.
We have a collaborative with the Western states governors and the Biden administration. We are becoming more sophisticated and nuanced in terms of those grants and those funding streams.
We're working closely with Governor Newsom to make sure California has every resource.
Well, firefighters have told me they have no water on this block.
What is the situation with water? Obviously, in Palisades ran out last night in the hydrants. I was talking to the firefighter on this block. They left because there was no water in the hydrant here.
The local folks are trying to figure that out.
As LA's Democratic Mayor Karen Bass returned to the city yesterday after a trip to Africa. She left for Africa on Saturday, 3 days before the fire started.
Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor?
Emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL.
Do you have any concern about blowing through the reserve before the state and federal money will arrive?
I don't have those concerns right now.
See, you know they're going to go back in the archives and dig up all the broken promises and the dumb shit that they was feeding the people. You see what I'm saying? Chicago still ain't recovered from the goddamn George Floyd riots. You think LA and California, them places outside of California, all them, what was it? The Palisades and all that shit gonna recover? That shit gonna take 10 years, man. 10 years, bro.
Folks are trying to figure that out.
As LA's Democratic Mayor Karen Bass returned to the city yesterday after a trip to Africa. She left for Africa on Saturday, 3 days before the fire started.
Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars?
Going to Africa for what? You're just a mayor. They don't need your ass in Africa. Ain't shit you can do for Africa. You can't do shit for LA.
Madam Mayor.
What the fuck they need to be speaking to your gay ass for? So, no, shit ain't gonna change till these politicians' houses start burning down. That's the houses that needed to be burned down. Gavin Newsom and her house. That's the houses that I want to see burned down.
Emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL.
Do you have any concern about blowing through the reserve before the state and federal money will arrive?
I don't have those concerns right now.
The good news is I'm a great-grandfather. As of today.
I stood next to a president of the United States of America today, and I was proud to be with Joe Biden.
This nigga is so loyal to Joe Biden, man. It's ridiculous, man. And I'm not going to be stubborn about it and difficult about it. I'm going to be real about it. He's going to make a run for president after Trump. He's definitely going to be the Democratic nominee. He's kissed all the ass that he had to kiss. He's done the Biden's bidding. He's been loyal to these idiots. He is definitely going to get his shot. This fake Tom Cruise looking ass motherfucker will be going against some conservative. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. You know? That's just the truth of the matter, man. But again, like I told y'all, Biden is going to make sure that he leaves Trump with a difficult task. Because, see, Trump left Biden with a secure border, stable economy. You know what I'm saying? Gas prices was nice. He left. If Biden gave a fuck about us, all he would have had to do was just ride out what Trump was already laid down and just basically said, and just took credit for it. He wanted to do things his way and start all over. Well, this is what you got. Now all these tragedies happen. Every time, here comes Biden with something stupid to say or some bad joke. Y'all seen what happened with the New Orleans tragedy? He come out there giggling and talking about the Sugar Bowl and all that shit and talking about some, you guys didn't think I was going to show up. And everybody laughing. Him with this dumbass comic relief when shit is real. He was never fit to be no leader. I would take motherfuckers serious if they looked like they was in mode and panic mode. Like, listen, man, it's serious. Ain't no joke. If you start kicking motherfuckers out the room for looking at their phone for text messages, that's the type of shit we need to be seeing. He don't give a shit.
I know you're directly affected, so you fire away.
This motherfucker gonna tell Kamala Harris to go ahead and fire away. Listen to what he said.
Madam Vice President, I know you're directly affected, so you fire away. No pun intended. All right,
he's gonna make a joke of this, no pun intended. They smiling and giggling at a time like this. These are your leaders. You wanted these people bad. You're mad that you don't have these guys. It's Democrats right now that are mad that they don't have Kamala and Joe Biden in office right now. They're angry. They're actually angry. Then the only reason why Joe Biden was in California was to see his grandkids. His grandchild being born. That's it. He probably been on vacation. And he getting credit like he gave a damn. Look at this shit. Like he was there as soon as it happened, Joe Biden was right there. A coincidence.
Since the minute of this incident, when there was a 10-acre fire, less than 24 or so.
Listen to how Gavin Newsom try to juice the people up to thinking Joe Biden cares because he was in California when this happened. He was there on family business, not on presidential business.
Thank you for being here since the minute of this incident, when there was a 10-acre fire, less than 24 or so hours ago. Deep gratitude.
It's astounding what's happened. With only one piece of good news, my son lives out here and his wife. They got a notification yesterday their home was probably burned to the ground. Today, it appears that it may be still standing, they're not sure. But the good news is, I'm a great-grandfather.
The good news is you're a great-grandfather. Who gives a fuck? You think we want to hear the great news of you being a great-grandfather? Don't nobody care about that shit. He worried about his son's house being burnt down. This is the leaders that are fried chicken, comfortable old Negroes wanted in office badly. And they call us crazy sellouts and everything like that for fucking with Trump.
But the good news is, I'm a great...
Ain't no good news for the people in LA right now. But this idiot can get on the podium and say the good news is about his situation. Fam, I'm telling you right now, this should be an eye-opener.
Grandfather, as of today. His granddaughter, 10-pound, 4-ounce baby girl.
They actually clapping for this shit. Why are they clapping for this crap?
A baby boy. So I think I remember this day for a lot of wrong reasons.
You're going to remember it. So now this day is a memorable day to you. California burned down, but your great-grandson is born. We don't give a fuck about you or them kids. Fuck them kids.
Shut the fuck up!
He's like, oh, too many motherfuckers asking questions. I gotta go. That's Democratic dumb shit, bro. Trump been trying to warn these motherfuckers, man. Told y'all about that damn water. Y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all was even laughing at him, man. Okay, well, laugh your ass to the homeless shelter, because that's where you're going. You done voted your way into homelessness. There's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers in Hollywood ain't gonna bounce back. Imagine losing a $10 million house with no insurance. Imagine losing all the stuff that you lost. You went out of town, you come back, your house burnt. You had everything in there, jewelry, all custom made, all this and that. And all that shit is a loss. A pure loss. A straight loss, fam. You couldn't even insure your shit. Straight loss. And this motherfucker is happy because his son crib didn't burn down and his great grandson is born. Like, who cares? He don't care about you. Never did.
I believe that federal aid should be provided to California for as long as it takes.
Well, he been trying to tell y'all about these incompetency. They just incompetent. They say shit that sounds good, but they are incompetent when shit gets real. Shit is real right now. They don't know what the hell they doing out there. That's why I said, man, let's see if an abortion is going to save your crib. Let's see if you can gender affirm your crib back to life, motherfucker. Let's see if pronouns can fix your finances.
It's very sad because I've been trying to get Gavin Newsom to allow water to come. You'd have tremendous water up there. They send it out.
He's been trying for the longest and they don't listen to him because they're spiteful. You can have a lot of great ideas, but because it's him, they don't want to deal with it.
To the Pacific because they're trying to protect a tiny little fish, which is in other areas, by the way.
They poured all this fresh water into the ocean to protect some smelts, some damn sardines. That's like telling the people of New York, we got to get all electric cars to save the mosquitoes and the roaches. If you guys keep using gas cars, it's going to kill all the mosquitoes and the roaches. Who gives a fuck?
Called a smelt. And for the sake of a smelt, they have no water. They had no water in the fire hydrants today in Los Angeles. It was a terrible thing. And we're going to get that done. Can
you imagine, like, the smelt? It's not even a food. It's not like salmon. It's not like Alaska's. It's not like Alaska's salmon or preserving the cows. We're trying to save smelts. And LA's burning down for smelts? If I'm not mistaken, you can grow smelts in you can breed smelts in a farm. The same way they do catfish. The same way they make the farm-raised catfish. They can farm-raise some smelts. I don't give a shit about a smelt. When the hell you went to a restaurant and say, you know, I got a real taste for smelts. You guys got smelts? Only niggas that's eating smelts is niggas in jail and your grandmama. Smelts and saltine crackers with hot sauce. The hell?
Going to finally be done. I got it done from the federal side, and he didn't want to sign it, but it's not going to happen again like that. There's no reason. Can you imagine? You have farmers that don't have any water in California. They have plenty of water. They don't have a drought. They send it out to the Pacific, and it's crazy. So,
and I did see this this video earlier today. There's a couple. They had started like a pistachio business, and then they got into they transitioned and got into the water game, and this husband and wife, I forgot their name, they own all of the fucking water in that area, and for the most part, motherfuckers got to go through them to get water, and it's a whole bunch of red tape to get water and shit, and it's, you know, they pretty much got a monopoly on the water. I forgot what their name was. But they got water out there. They just making it real expensive and hard to get in. They dumping the water that they did have into the ocean to save the smelts, and get the fuck out of here, man. You did it to yourself.
What's happening in California is a true tragedy.
Yeah, the Fiji water motherfuckers, yeah, they run all that shit. If they were humanitarians and wanted to save it, they would be donating water right now. They just getting rich. I'm surprised the government ain't take over this shit with some eminent domain type shit. Like, nah, man, y'all can't have a monopoly on this water. Y'all gonna have to take this buyout, or we taking your shit. He/she/they, them broke. Oh man.
I know those areas very well. I have many friends living in those houses. That is a true tragedy. Nobody ever thought. I mean, virtually Beverly Hills and areas around Beverly Hills are being decimated. The biggest homes, some of the most valuable homes in the world are just destroyed. I don't even know. You know, you talk about a tax base. If those people leave, you're going to lose half your tax base of California. This is a true tragedy, and it's a mistake of the government.
Dude, and it's all rich folks. They not coming back. I'm telling you that right now. They're not coming back to California. They're not going to risk it. Once them rich folks took a loss like that, they never going to risk it again. They're not coming back to California. They're gone, and they're gone forever. And the other people, the rich people who did survive and kept their house, they're on their way out. California is about to be a shithole. It's about to be a shithole.
And you could say the administration, they don't have any water. They didn't have water in the fire hydrants. They don't have water. And yet they have, the water comes from, you know where? Up north. And it comes down at levels, they give millions and millions of barrels of gallons.
This is the payback the rich deserve, because they were the main ones. The rich Hollywood liberals were the main ones trying to force this Kamala and Joe Biden shit on us. That's why you had the Kamala wave. Everybody like, yeah, she's great for the country. Can't name one great thing she's done.
Of water that they have, and they send it out into the Pacific. For the Pacific, it's like a drop. It's nothing. But for California, it would take care of the whole state. So what's happened is a tragedy, and the governor has not done a good job. With that being said, I got along well with him when he was governor. We worked together very well, and we would work together. I guess it looks like we're going to be the one having to rebuild it. But what happened there, I don't think it's going to be no rebuilding, man. That shit is done, man. But they still, and here's the crazy part. They got houses and all this shit burning down right now, and they are focused right now on Trump. They're focused on what's about to happen 10 days from now, and not the reality that's in front of them right now. Literally, the politicians and everybody are having hearings and everything, trying to prepare for Trump right now. They're worried about Trump when you got
All of these people who now just became homeless, and all these homes burning up and more still burning. This fire is not contained. It's not contained.
On Trump-proofing California, we should be focusing on...
They are focused on Trump-proofing California.
We shouldn't be focusing on Trump-proofing California. We should be focusing on fire-proofing California, instead of focusing on suing the administration that hasn't even done anything yet in the midst of a catastrophic wildfire in LA. Keep in mind the Trump administration provided California with substantial aid the last time he was in office. $18.5 billion for disasters. So
again, none of this counts. Trump bad, Trump bad, Trump bad. Okay, keep screaming that Trump bad shit. We in our houses right now with our Make America Great Again hats. While you motherfuckers running around here, you know what I'm saying, with your clothes, with the clothes on the clothes you got on your back, a car full of your clothes and belongings, and you going to go looking for the nearest Starbucks. Y'all talk about FEMA and Red Cross. Fuck all of them. Where the gay community at? Where's Black Lives Matter at? Where's Antifa at? Where are all of these groups who were riding for a cause? Now it's something to actually do some work to actually help some goddamn people. You motherfuckers ain't in sight. That's why I try to tell you these people ain't on shit.
we're going to waste California taxpayer money suing federal taxpayers who are the same people. This makes no sense to me. The whole special session is just a blank check for Newsom to run for president and Bonta to run for governor. I urge a no vote on this resolution, and let's get back to work for fixing California for all of Californians.
They ain't worried about fixing California. They worried about Trump. They having a hearing every day about how they going to prepare for Trump. They still focused on not deporting the illegals. Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass are still trying to protect and prevent mass deportation. They having meetings about that while their cities are burning down. This is the level of incompetency and stupidity you get from Democrats.
To understand what's going on and are worried about disaster relief, worried about the ability to get homeowners insurance. Your chamber gabbled into a special legislative session to prepare for Donald Trump in a way that you are already able to do without a special legislative session. So again, is now the right time for that?
So certainly our focus right now is Speaker Ashley. At this moment, my colleagues and I, we are acting with great urgency to ensure that we're providing much needed relief to Angelenos, to ensure that we understand what it's going to take.
This is the level of BS that you're going to get with these people. They sitting around having hearings worried about Trump when you got people dying and you got shit burning down. They still trying to blame Trump. They mad at Trump for saying, I tried to tell y'all, I had to help for y'all. Dude turned it down. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping it real. He's being asked. He's got 10 days to wait before he can do something. So of course he's gonna tell you the real. Gavin Newsom didn't want his help. And that's what you got. And they mad at Trump for saying, I told you so. I would say the same thing too. I would say the same thing too. I told you. I told you. You know? This shit crazy. And shout out to DeSantis for pointing that out, man, because if Gavin Newsom was a Republican, they would be lighting him up right now. They are handling this shit with white gloves because he's a Democrat. Because Karen Bass is a Democrat. Bad standing for bitch ass.
President-elect or a president to be criticizing.
Is it appropriate for people in your industry to try to create division and to try to create narratives anytime these things happen? Now, you're not as interested in doing that because Newsom is a D. If Newsom was a Republican, you guys would go you would have him nailed to the wall for.
Exactly. They look at how optimistic and how many passes they give Democrats to still destroy
what they're doing over there. And I know we've dealt with it. We just assume in Florida, anytime something happens, it's going to be politicized by the media. So you guys sitting in judgment of Donald Trump, I mean, excuse me, I think your track record of politicizing these things is very, very bad.
Okay, last question.
Newsom should resign and that the wildfires are all his fault. So do you agree with this?
Yes, Newsom should resign. I give Trudeau more respect than Gavin Newsom because he stepped the hell off. Both him and Karen Bass need to resign. They need to resign, man.
I remember when we had the Surfside Tower collapse, I had people from the Washington Post trying to blame me for it immediately without having any facts or anything. Oh, he didn't declare a state of emergency. First of all, state of emergency doesn't mean you can't respond. It's all that. Excuse me?
Biden did it. I think that's what you said.
Well, but what I'm telling you is you guys are trying to make an issue of it when I have watched from this seat. In fact, when I got elected governor, I was meeting with some of the other Republican governors, and what they would say is, hey, if you have a natural disaster, just know media's coming at you, they're going to do it. It's not the same. That mayor of LA, if that were a Republican mayor, I could only imagine what that would do. I mean, you know the fires are at high risk, and you try to go to Africa, or wherever she was, to go on some...
What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. What the hell are you doing in Africa? Like, seriously, they don't need you in Africa. You're useless out there. You're just as useless here, but at the same damn time, look at everything you're facing. It's crazy.
Type of voyage, you should have been there preparing and doing that, and yet I don't see a lot of heat being directed in that thing. And so, you know, I'd like to see some balance on how this is done. You could criticize the president-elect, but I think you also have to hold these other people accountable, and I have not seen that.
And again, how do y'all keep throwing Trump in this shit? He has not taken power. He is not responsible, hasn't been responsible for this country in 4 years. This is Democrat work. This is Democrat results. This is how Democrats take action with lack of action. This is the response you get. This is what you voted for. But you still want to place blame on Trump because that's the easy thing to do because of the climate of what the media has created with the Trump hate campaign. Then you got sissified, broke wrist, leg crossing ass Democrats like Don Lemon still blaming Trump.
You guys have been paying attention to the devastation in California, everybody.
That's the voice of a true black male Democrat.
Yes. I would be there, except I'm at home in Louisiana now with my own family emergency, but...
Family emergency? Well, what kind of family emergency would you call a motherfucker like Don Lemon? What could Don Lemon do? Shit get real. Oh, call Don. Don got to get down here. What the hell is Don gonna do? This shit get kicked off, niggas coming out there looking for you and shit. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, let me call my cousin Don. What is Don gonna do? I got my pepper spray, cuz. Time Time to ride on these niggas. Time to ride on these niggas. What the hell is he gonna do? The fucking family emergency with your ass, nigga. Nobody want to see your weak ass, nigga.
As I watch this, I really don't.
Oh my God. Why do they just sound so emotional? Shout out to the Deformed Pretty Boy with the 5 say, I'm from LA, now in the Bay. Newsom just bought a $9 million house last month here. The illegals need to be fighting these fires are workers. Yeah. Yo, Newsom bought a $9 million house, and I looked that up. And it was saying that I think his salary is like $750,000 or something like that. And he would have to put down like $2.5 million as a down payment for that crib. Plus, in order to get the loan on it, he would have to show a yearly income of like $1.5 million. Then, with the taxes, insurance, and everything, for the note on that house was like $55,000 a month. So what I'm saying to you is, how does Gavin Newsom show that he makes double his salary to even get these loans? How does this nigga can afford a $9 million house? This is that crooked politician shit. They should have burned his $9 million house down.
Want to talk about it. Like, my initial instinct is not to talk about why is Donald Trump politicizing this? Why is he blaming people? Why can't he just...
Hold on. The people are blaming these people too. Why wouldn't he not blame the people who are in charge? Because you would blame him. Why are you focused on a man that's not even in power right now? Have no need to fear. EV Way is here. Shout out to my brother EV Way.
Be, a leader like everybody else and wish people well and say we got to get our resources together and stop this. But he has to pit people against each other. That's our first inclination with internet brain, is to go to the internet and talk about it. I don't want to. I don't want to even elevate him to any sort of level.
I just want to slap these glasses off this nigga face, man. Real talk. I want somebody to throw a milkshake or something that is. Why they don't give him no smoke in the streets, man?
Although it's important that he's spewing this BS, this is can you just be a human being for 2 seconds and stop it with the juvenile?
So now this is juvenile. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to, because Trump is placing blame on the people who need to be held accountable on for their actions and lack of action. Now it's juvenile. Could you imagine if Trump was president, or if Trump was the governor of California and this happened on his watch? They would light him up. He would be in court. They would be talking about indictment. They make all the excuses in the world for a Democrat.
Behavior. It says a lot about what's inside of him and what is really going on inside of his mind and heart. And it ain't good.
See, all Democrats care about is how words make them feel. Okay? Wait till your house burned down. See if you give a fuck then.
Shout out to the people of California. We're thinking about you. Also, Jimmy Carter, you rock, man.
Oh my God, this dude, I can't stand this guy, man. Get him out of here, man. He's with the leg crossers. Put him over there with the leg crossers. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, man. But people are asking for Gavin Newsom to resign, man. Now people are being vocal about it, man. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? How many people got to die and how many houses got to burn down before y'all realize the Democratic way is not the way? People are calling for this man to resign, man. If he had any bit of decency, he would do it. Because he's not doing the job. He's not good at it. He's not good.
Should resign.
Resign. Just quit while you're ahead.
The governor should resign. People are dead. Homes have burned. It is not your first rodeo. It is not. And
that's another thing. He's went through these fires before. He hasn't taken the corrective action from the last time these fucking fires happened. You know? Most of the Hollywood people that live here ain't even from here. You know who messed up my state? Cali dreaming clowns and illegals, straight up. And your leaders. And Starbucks.
when you know that you have a state that is prone to fire, and I'm going to give it to you, you've got global warming. You have literally a tinderbox. Isn't this the part where you take the highest income tax, highest sales tax, highest gas tax, and rebuild the infrastructure? I'm sorry. And the reason...
Yeah, as much as people paying their taxes out there, they should not be experiencing this shit. Again, everybody's leaving California that's doing business. Industry is leaving California.
For me, this is super serious, is because this guy wants to be your president. This now goes...
Woo! Now that's when you want to consider really moving out of the country. Gavin Newsom becomes president. Fam. He gonna have a transgender vice president, a transgender immigrant as the vice president. Woo!
Goes from a California problem to a country-wide problem. Like, I get it. He's got good hair. We've got much bigger problems, okay?
And that's always going to win over these Democratic women. Because the nigga look like a goddamn actor. You know? Shit crazy. Shit crazy, man. You know? But yes, he needs to resign. And the people are speaking, man. People are speaking. He needs to go. He got to go.
Fury on Los Angeles' Democratic leadership as wildfires rage across the Pacific Palisades, claiming lives and destroying iconic
Look at this. It's like hell on earth. This is Armageddon.
homes. Actress Sarah Michelle Gellar led the charge, blasting Mayor Karen Bass on...
and this is another thing. I'm not enthused about all of these so-called Hollywood actors now want to lead the charge on trying to get them out of there. No, y'all was leading the charge on when you got them in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted these liberal clowns in there as y'all leaders. Deal with it.
On Instagram for the city's failure to manage
Woo! I mean, that's burnt to a crisp.
evacuations. Gellar tagged Bass, writing, "You want everyone to evacuate, yet there's complete gridlock, and not one traffic cop on the roads helping." Actor James Woods, who lost his home, went further, blaming liberal idiots like Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass for what he called disastrous.
I'm sure you're a Kamala supporter and a Democrat. Knock it off. Most of Hollywood is. Don't try to flip the script now. You're a liberal idiot right with them. Starbucks is in your DNA.
Fire management. Sharing a heartbreaking photo of his former home engulfed in flames, Woods wrote, "It tests your soul, losing everything at once." Actress
They lost everything.
Sarah Foster didn't hold back, slamming high taxes and alleged mismanagement. She accused leaders of neglecting fire hydrants and vegetation clearance while focusing on far-left policies. Bass and Newsom resign. Your policies have ruined our state and our party, she demanded. Even former Dancing with the Stars pro Val Schmirkovsky.
He looked like a Democrat. Sweet ass Zorro mustache having ass nigga. Oh, he said, okay. I take it back. James Woods was a Trump supporter? Okay. You still should have left the state. Should have went to Tennessee, motherfucker. Okay, salute to James Woods. We give him a little bit of credit. Still should have left.
He joined the outrage, questioning how California's fifth largest economy could leave firefighters battling blazes with inadequate water pressure. The devastation has touched countless lives, including Paris Hilton, who watched her Malibu beachfront home burn on TV. Billy Crystal and his wife Janice lost their home of 45 years, and reality stars Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt also saw their house destroyed. As of Thursday, the Palisades fire alone has scorched over 17,000 acres, while
Damn! 17,000 acres. Woo! That's a lot of fucking land, bro.
5 major fires across Los Angeles County have consumed nearly 30,000 acres.
30,000 acres, bro. Woo! Democrats. Trump gonna have a hard 4 years. It ain't gonna be easy for him, man. And then we still got Karen Bass up here making babbling ass speeches. I'm telling you, man, these women are not fit to be leaders. This shit is real, and here comes this clown. When you confront them with real conversations and real questions, they bow down like a bitch.
LA County is in a panic state. It began 2 days ago with the Palisades fire.
And she's LGBTQ, correct? I mean, she's got the haircut, but I'm pretty sure she's rainbowed out. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Church. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to offend anyone's pronouns here. You know, she's definitely LGBTQ, right? She's got that Lori Lightfoot membership card. She is LA's Lori Lightfoot. I told y'all when these black women get old, they turn into German Shepherds. Y'all thought it was a joke. Y'all thought it was a joke. Never let no old black lady with no hair rule shit. You niggas are crazy. Oh, okay, she has a wife? Yeah, she looked like she has a wife. You know, concerned coochie eater. She's a coochie consumer. She's a coochie consumer. She's a German Shepherd and a coochie consumer. She about to get hit with these real stump hard questions. And ain't got no answers.
Mayor, LA County is in a panic state. It began 2 days ago with the Palisades fire. My crew and I arrived.
Hold on, she's not FBA? Do I gotta call Tariq? Is she FBA? They say she's not FBA, man. What is she? What is Karen Bass, man? What is she, man? She Haitian? She's from Ghana? She's a tether? That's what y'all get, man. That's what y'all get, man. LA, you liberal fucks, that's what y'all get. She's a Latino? Hold on, man.
Shortly after it started, and for several hours we watched as hundreds of homes in a neighborhood burned to the ground. We did not see a single fire engine. We watched as Good Samaritans guided traffic. There was fear and there was a lot of confusion. You were out of the country.
They say she's a beige African. Get the fuck out of here! Y'all gonna stop disrespecting my culture, okay? Stop disrespecting the beige. She is not one of us. She raised the rainbow flag.
Good Samaritans guided traffic. There was fear and there was a lot of confusion. You were out of the country at the time. Shortly after the fire started, a press release was put out warning of this fire behavior. My question to you is, what explains this lack of preparation and rapid response?
Now listen to the questions. See, this is what I hate about politicians, I love about Trump. Trump actually answers the questions. How do you respond about the lack of response and lack of preparation for all of these events, basically? You know what I'm saying? The lack of preparation, that's the question. Listen to her response. We're going to go back. Let's go back to the question real quick. Let's go back to the question.
Shortly after the fire started, a press release was put out warning of this fire behavior. My question to you is, what explains this lack of preparation?
What explains the lack of preparation? Everything was explained to you beforehand. Lack of preparation. Explain the lack of preparation. Now, when we get this answer, I want you to keep thinking about, has she explained to you the lack of preparation? Has she explained to you the lack of preparation?
And rapid response.
Let me just say, first and foremost, my number one focus, and I think the focus of all of us here with one voice, is that we have to protect lives, we have to save lives, and we have to save.
This is the politician way. This is just like when you fluff a college paper, you know what I'm saying, and you just talk in circles, a bunch of words to get the words in there and shit like that. And then eventually you start making sense around the last three sentences of the paragraph. This is the fluff.
Save homes. Rest assured that when that
did not answer the question. See, this is why I like Trump, because Trump can answer the question. And then here's the crazy part. Even when he does steer off, the fucking press turn him back to the question. See, when you try that with Democrats, they cut you off and they still want to babble their bullshit.
Assured, let me finish. Rest assured, when that is done, when we are safe, when lives have been saved and homes have been saved, we will absolutely do an event.
Lack of preparation was the question. Not your priorities. Not how you feel about this shit. Lack of preparation.
Evaluation to look at what worked, what didn't work, and to correct or to hold accountable any body, department.
Not what you're going to do going forward. We're talking about your lack of preparation before this happened.
Individual, etc. But my focus right now.
We're not talking about your focus right now. We're talking about your lack of preparation before this happened.
Is on the lives and on the homes.
Do you think your leadership was effective while responding to this disaster?
Do you think your leadership was effective in responding to this disaster? Answer the question.
I just said what I believe is the most important thing.
And that's what you get out of Democrats. And that's what you idiots are comfortable with. Questions never being answered, fluff, on to the next.
For us to do right now, and that is going to continue to be my focus. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Democratic deflection. Democratic deflection. And they dropped the ball on one of the most prime areas in America. We're talking about LA. You don't fuck LA up. You know, let that bullshit happen in Nebraska somewhere, maybe Wyoming. We'll get to that. You don't let LA get fucked up. Let that bullshit happen in New Hampshire, Vermont. You know, them old nondescript ass states. Iowa. Places people don't give a fuck about and who never want to travel there. You just got grandparents that live there, you know? Goofy ass states. North Dakota. You don't fuck up California and LA. Gavin Newsom just dropped the ball. Yeah, Montana. You know? Where you got a population of 1,200. You don't fuck up LA, man. Yeah, Maine. You know? You know, just weird states, goofy states that niggas ain't never trying to go to. Who the hell want to go to Wyoming? You know, if I was hiding from motherfuckers, I'd move to Wyoming. You know, you don't fuck up LA, bro. Gavin Newsom just dropped the ball.
Mismanagement, incredibly poor leadership. I would go so far as to say that it's criminally negligent, because
that's another thing. A lot of this shit should be criminal at this point. Criminal negligence.
I mean, Gavin Newsom has been either the governor for 5 years or lieutenant governor prior to that for 8-9 years. Some of the worst fires we've ever had in California under that watch. He clearly knows that the biggest problem that we suffer in California are these fires, and by the way, the mudslides that follow. And for them to do essentially not just nothing, but worse than nothing when firefighter budgets are being cut, when they are specifically intentionally not doing the work that could be done.
Yeah. Shout out to Lord Bison. Yeah, I'm with that. Burn Atlanta down. Burn their ass down. Yeah. Let Atlanta have a forest fire. Burn them rainbows up. Atlanta could use a do-over. You know what I'm saying? But not Cali. God damn.
To avoid these problems or to be able to effectively serve them when they are happening, we are losing, I mean, I think it's something like millions of acres of feet of water runoff from rain and snow every year in California. As you pointed out, I think the smelt have something to do with that. That's, I mean,
what the hell? Why are these damn smelts so damn important, man? You know what, man? I want to taste what these smelts is like. These goddamn smelts better taste like colossal crab and lobster combined. These have got to be some delicious ass smelts coming out of California to where it's worth all of this madness. I'm gonna go online and see if I can order some, give me some imported smelts from California. Cause they ought to just risk the whole city for these damn smelts. Can't let the smelts go to waste. These motherfucking smelts better knock my socks off.
An acre foot of water, by the way, is about 330,000 gallons of water. And there's millions of those that are just rolling off into the ocean when they could be captured in cisterns. We'd have an ecosystem of hoses and safety measures that can keep all of these homes and people in these homes safe. And
dude, they live by the damn ocean. How difficult can this shit be?
For some reason, they choose to do none of that. And at some point, it goes beyond just whoopsie. At some point, it goes beyond negligence. There's something that's almost criminally intentional about this. Like, what are they doing? I don't know.
So you mentioned criminal intent, and you mentioned criminal negligence.
Okay, shout out to Jason. You know what I'm saying? What the bro say? What's the success rate of getting chicks while wearing a MAGA hat, Jack? Little to none. Now, what's the success rate of actually getting into an altercation, in a debate, in an argument, almost a fight with a bitch in Chicago wearing his hat? A 99.9% chance that's going to happen. These hoes are stupid and they Democrats.
Because California can build anything. I mean, look at Silicon Valley, look at Hollywood. If they want to do something, California can do it. But you haven't built a single reservoir in 10 years? You're just letting water run into the Pacific? Because of what? A fish that no one's heard of? Does anybody care about the smelt fish?
Somebody from California, y'all got to tell me, are the smelts to die for? And I put the link in the chat if y'all want to holler. But are the smelts to die for? You know, but yeah, you ain't getting no bitch with no Trump hat on.
I mean, listen, I think that both can be true. I think we can care about the smelt fish and we can care about our environment and also be able to value human life and the wonderful cities and civilizations that we have built and find some kind of a balance in all of that. Even still with the smelts, there's no reason why we couldn't have safeguards to prevent what is going on right now. This is just...
Dude, I will smack the shit out of one of these politicians if they was talking to me about smelts at a time like this, man. Like, are you serious? I lost a $9 million house because you care about these goddamn smelts? Smelts and immigrants, huh?
It's absurd. But I would say at the end of the day, you know, like I said, I don't know if there's criminal intent. I have no idea why they are doing or not doing the things that they are doing.
Have any of y'all ever had smelts? They're literally nothing. It's like eating fish sticks. I think that's probably in this. They probably put smelt meat in fish sticks.
But they must be held responsible. This is not good leadership. I mean, listen, you know, this is the man who, in the middle of the pandemic, when people were being locked up for going and gathering together, he was at French Laundry having dinner with his friends.
I think I had some smelts from a Mediterranean restaurant. They had some smelts on a pita or some shit, but they was like baked together and you put it on the bread. It wasn't nothing to destroy the word about, you know, word about the environment over. We can live without smelts.
Friends. What does that say about the character of this man who is doing nothing to help the people of California? I don't believe that he is. I don't believe that he is. And so I think that there needs to be some kind of, you know, accountability.
This guy really dropped the ball for smelts, man. Like he did. Gavin Newsom really ran around here doing commercials for these smelts. You know, he's just giving a fuck about these smelts, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be really entertaining to watch Gavin Newsom try to debate someone over these smelts when he tried to run.
Removal project in U.S. history.
This nigga, again, he's focused on fresh water for smelts, not for the hydrants, not for the communities that have all these brush fires. Smelts.
Largest dam removal project in U.S. history and one of the most significant, if not.
Let's see what Black Bleach said. This was planned to make LA a smart city before the Olympics. Check your email. Yeah, but they all in on it. All right, we're gonna have to do another show on that because I've been getting a lot of emails about this smart city thing. Let me research it proper and we're gonna definitely address that. I got y'all. Shout out to Black Bleach, man. How you gonna be Black Bleach? That's wild. Have you ever smelt the black woman, pussy? There's nothing to say. I know that had nothing to do with nothing. I just had to say it.
Largest dam removal project in U.S. history and one of the most significant, if not the most significant, water restoration project, bringing back salmon and steelhead in
these fucking little ass fish we don't give a fuck about
to this basin. This project could not have happened without extraordinary partnerships with tribal nations and, of course, our partners in the North and Oregon. We just finished a celebration with the Secretary of the...
What the fuck are y'all celebrating this shit? Y'all be having forest fires every fucking year and you worry about the smelts?
Interior and our tribal council and tribal leaders, and I couldn't be more proud as a Californian, and I couldn't be more proud as a father, because my kids and their great-great-grandkids will have the opportunity to see something.
Proud as a father. You wouldn't have been proud if your house was burnt down. See, these politicians know where to duck off and where they be safe at. Notice how all these politicians never go through hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? They never go through the tornadoes. They don't go through the brush fires. They don't go through earthquakes. They don't go through nothing. They always know that on the real. If I ever got a boatload of money, I would move to where the politicians stay at. Because I would know it's going to always be safe. Ain't going to be no riots. Ain't going to be nothing. I stay by the politicians. I'm good. Because you never hear about their houses getting broken into or nothing, man. They always straight.
I think that, well, has been here since time immemorial, and it's about damn time we got this done.
This motherfucker caring about the smelt. Doing this smelt commercial. Nobody give a hell about these smelts. It's fucking Armageddon going on right now, nigga, because you worried about the damn smelts. That shit crazy, man. They ain't got no water out there in LA, man. Empty hydrants? How do you have empty water hydrants? Your whole shit is rainbowed out, man. This is what happens when you DEI, you prioritize pronouns, you bring in liberals, and when the shit gets real, they don't know how to react in real life. They live on chat rooms, they live through Twitter, they live through posts, they live through the comment section. Sorry, the real world requires real shit. It's crazy.
Attempting to go to Mars and we can't get pressure and
that makes a lot of sense too. Elon Musk got ships going to Mars, and y'all can't get water to fire hydrants. They got water in Nutbush, Tennessee, and they fire hydrants. Shit, they got fucking fire hydrants with water in Arizona. How the hell California don't got them, but y'all got pronouns?
Elon Musk is attempting to go to Mars and we can't get pressure and water.
Yeah, they in Dubai creating clouds. They creating so much water from the clouds that they making, they flooding in Dubai. We are behind. How we ain't got a cloud? We can make a quick cloud, make it rain in these parts, and then take the motherfucker down. It's crazy.
To a hydrant. We have plentiful water. We're on the Pacific. There's endless amounts of water right there available. And they cut the budgets on the fire department. This is not a new problem, by the way. They're going to try to make this out to be a climate warming agenda.
Yeah.
For 35 years, you have Santa Ana winds, low humidity, and fires in California. Hundreds of them.
They're going to try to make it global warming. They're going to try to make it just the environment. We got to do all this BS to throw money away at stupid projects with people who hold positions that just get paid to do nothing. No. Screw all that global warming shit. Fund the fire department. You know what I'm saying? Buy those people out from the Fiji family with all the goddamn water. Get them out of there. Eminent domain, they hold shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, really start really getting serious, man.
This was just mismanagement, a lack of priorities. Newsom should resign himself, or the California people should evict him from office immediately.
These motherfuckers, now they want him to resign. Y'all should have got him up out of there years ago. But y'all so liberal with the dumb shit. You know, it's so liberal, and the strategies are just dumb. You know, you got these incompetent firefighters now that y'all in DEI and everything out. Y'all don't got no water in the hydrants. I seen some firefighters picking up bags or like a purse and getting water and just dousing it on fires. They ain't got enough water and enough water pressure to push water through the hose, to bring water to the engine, to bring water to the hose. They ain't got enough water to fill the engines, man. This shit crazy. You cannot fight a fire. It's not like they got a bunch of fucking foam. And then if they did, they'd be like, oh, that's going to destroy the environment. This is crazy.
Suspicious about the Palisades fire. Wildfires in California aren't new, but the timing, location, and circumstances around this one, they don't add up. Here's what.
Yep. This is why the conspiracy of this shit, man. That's why they talk about this smart city. It could be terrorism. It could be a lot of things because this shit happened perfectly. Because what I'm saying by perfectly, by having these high winds, it happened on the perfect day that could never be fought. This fire is still not contained right now as we're doing this show broadcast.
That's what we know. Water reservoirs were allegedly emptied before the fire started. Insurance companies.
Oh, that was smart. That was smart. What a coincidence.
Companies, including State Farm, allegedly dropped entire neighborhoods. Their fire departments.
Insurance companies seen this shit coming. Now, if the insurance companies is dropping niggas and they see this shit coming, that's when niggas should know, oh, this shit about to get real.
Budget was slashed this year by the mayor, leaving firefighters short-staffed.
The mayor shorted cut the fire department budget by $17 million, but she really wanted what she was trying to do was cut it by $49 million. That's the level of income. Imagine if she would have got that to go through. That fire is probably be in another state by now.
Now, the fire is ripping through 200 acres and putting 25,000 homes.
Yo, I wasn't alive at the time. If anybody in here from the city, is this worse than the Great Chicago Fire? Because it was I can't remember. It was like I want to say a warehouse. I can't remember the whole story. The Great Chicago Fire is like pretty much most of Chicago was on fire. What was it? A fucking donkey or something that knocked over a lantern and it just took the whole city on fire. It just kept spreading. Is this worse? I say it's more expensive, but is this bigger? This is crazy.
In danger. Officials blame the Santa Ana winds, but what if this isn't just a wildfire? Because here's where it gets strange. Sources claim this fire is being used to destroy underground tunnels running from Pacific Palisades to the Playboy Mansion.
They said Diddy got something to do with this shit. Okay, so LA got more land than Chicago. So, okay, I would say yeah, it's probably bigger than, yeah. But that Great Chicago Fire, I gotta watch some more of that about that shit. I ain't brushed up on that in years, but I remember about that shit. Everybody just talk about that shit. You know.
These tunnels allegedly linked to child trafficking, and with Trump possibly returning to office, some believe this is a coordinated effort to erase the evidence before investigating.
I told y'all, man, it's probably got something to do, like, you know, with my conspiracy mind, it's got something to do with Hollywood and burning the evidence of the remnants of what these motherfuckers was doing in the Illuminati with these kids and booty holes, buttholes and burning. And yes, the firefighters that they hired, they did all this DEI shit. These motherfuckers is incompetent. They wasting water because they missing. These motherfuckers, I see these motherfuckers on a helicopter. They missed the whole fire. Dumped it on the firefighters. This is stupid. Look at this. Here's the fire. They missed the whole fire. DEI in action. That's what they say. DEI in action. This is what happened. Missed the whole fire. Missed the whole fire. They missed the whole fire. Dumped all the water on missed. How do you miss? You fucking it. We don't got water to waste. You missed. These motherfuckers, that's what happens when you hire these hoes. Yeah, I heard they're using prisoners too. Paying their ass $5 a day to go help fight that shit. And the ground zero of this shit is crazy, man. This is crazy.
Oh, it was a fire in LA.
You know, and usually you don't find black folks crazy enough to go down here to ground zero like that, but he from Cali, so he probably skateboards. So, you know, forgive the brother. You know, forgive the brother. You usually don't see black men wanting to go out here ground zero and shit. You know, he want to inhale all cancer and shit. Give me all the cancer. This clown.
And I didn't know it was this serious, but we just drove up here, bruh. And these people's houses are gone. This don't even look like, it don't even look like we in the year 2000, bro.
That shit look like birds, man. That shit look like RoboCop.
This look like The Walking Dead.
That shit like Gotham City, bro. Man.
Can you see this? This is crazy.
Oh, look at that. It's just a chimney sitting there. You need to get your house made out of whatever this chimney is. The only thing is the chimney's still standing. Whatever kind of brick this chimney is, make a whole house out of that. No wood, no nothing, just this. That chimney's still there.
Crazy. Bro, this is somebody's house. Yesterday, these niggas had a fucking home.
Damn.
What the fuck, bro? This shit's still on fire. These houses are still on fire.
All for some smoke. Look at the Tesla
sun up there. God damn, bro.
The Tesla truck survived. Y'all see the Tesla truck still standing tall? Man, if they can get some chargers, man, I'm gonna have to give me a Tesla truck. That Tesla truck is Armageddon proof.
Look at that.
Got a scratch on it, a dent. You can still go to the club after Armageddon with the Tesla truck. Elon on to something.
How normal this car look, y'all. And then look at this one. Bro, God, please help. Dude, this car is burned alive. Like, to a crisp.
Damn. You could have threw a body in there. No motherfucker be able to tell you nothing. No cause of death, no nothing.
What the tires burnt off?
Got the Tesla Armageddon.
That shit look like a stick.
That's dude Tesla.
Shit. All right, we finna ride past a couple more blocks. See if we can find somebody to help.
You see that Tesla ain't blow up in front of the Trump Towers with explosives in it. The Tesla is motherfucking Armageddon proof. Perfect truck to ride around and check that shit out in. Listen, man, we finna get out of here. I'm coming back later with another show. We got more and more shit to discuss. We gonna turn up. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that share. Salute to the church. Share on Facebook. Share on Instagram. Share on Twitter. I'll see y'all in a few. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man. Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church, check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church, check in, man. Church, check in.